Um,
Okay.
how do I record?
Hold on one second. I'm going to double check for you. Make
Okay.
sure we're streaming before I
All right.
turn you loose.
And then to record it.
Yes. Okay. We are streaming. I will go ahead and hit record. Actually, press record on your end and you can press record to cloud and then you'll be good to go from there. So,
okay.
All right. I think we have a couple people hopping on. I'm going to stick with you for a couple minutes just to get people on and then I'll hop off. I'll let you take it away. So,
all right. That sounds good.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. Okay, hey everybody, if you are here, will you please say hello? Tell us what state you're watching from. You guys are gonna have so much fun with Shannon. In photographer style, I have a session that I'm about to have to leave for. Totally bad on my part, but I can't wait to catch this replay. I already got a sneak peek of what you guys are about to dig into, and I can't wait. Shannon is incredible at what she does, and I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun. So let me see if I can make Shannon the host because it was here a minute ago.
Yeah, it just asked me to get permission to record, so.
Oh, okay. Well then I'll record for you right now. And then there we go. Okay.
Woo.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you take it away and I will mute myself and hop off if and it may not let me. I don't know. So anyway, take it away, Shannon.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we are here. I'm so excited to talk all things Instagram Reels with you guys because Instagram Reels has been, the name of the game of Instagram lately. And obviously you guys have probably seen that Instagram has been kind of pushing more video content. And I don't want you as photographers to be afraid of that because there's so much potential for you guys. You have amazing content to share and Reels can be such a great spot for you. So we are going to be chatting all things Instagram Reels. And if you are wondering if they're necessary for your business, in my opinion, I truly, truly believe this is a train you should be jumping on ASAP because there's 3 reasons why. Number 1, it will give you way more brand awareness on Instagram. So you'll be able to build your brand. And also it gives your audience something fun to binge. People love to just scroll through Reels for hours upon hours a day, just like you do on TikTok, I'm sure. So having that really helps your audience stay on your page longer, which in turn gives you more engagement and more eyes on your page. And that's the kind of the goal of social media, right? So that is why I truly believe Instagram Reels would be so beneficial for photographers. And I wanted to kind of share, before I dive into all my tips and tricks with you guys, is 4 ways you are discovered with Reels, okay? So number 1 is in the Explore tab. This is actually visited by more than 200 million people each day. So if your Reels gets put on that Explore tab, that is amazing. And a cool thing about this is actually you could show up on someone's Explore tab that you've been engaging with recently. So if you're wanting to maybe connect, or you saw a friend that just got engaged near you and you're like, oh, I would love to work with her, then you could engage with her and she might see your Reels on her Explore tab, which is so fun. The next way you can be discovered is by the hashtag search. So you can be seen in hashtags. Another way is obviously in the Reels feed when you're scrolling, people will see that. And audio search. So with music being a part of Reels, you can now click any piece of music and see all the great content used with that audio, which is really, really cool. And I wanted to share this really great fact, and you probably already are seeing it because video is queen right now. So video-based content leads to 2 times more clicks and 20 to 30% more conversions. So when you are using your Reels you are getting more eyes on your page longer than just a static post, okay? So when you are using your reels, guys, reels will be pushed out if they include these four things. So they have to be entertaining, right? They have to pull you in and be entertaining for someone to sit there and watch your reel. The likability of it, are people sharing it? Are people liking? Are people commenting, right? And how likely people are to watch the reel until the end, which is a key point for your view count. And then how likely people are to click on the audio and reuse it. That is actually a way to get more engagement on your reels by using that audio, which is a piece I will touch on in a little bit for you guys. But when you are creating your reels, really thinking of niching down is queen and key. So your reels will be favored in the algorithm if they are relevant to other content people engage with. So let's just think about, who is your niche? I know Brooke talks about this all the time, is niching down. And so if you are trying to reach a specific audience, think about what kind of reels can you create for that person. So thinking about brides, new moms, families, business owners for branding shoots, who are you trying to reach with your reels, and why should they watch it, and how could it benefit them, right? So I wanted to share 5 tips for engaging reels, right? So how do you make them more engaging, and what's kind of my process or a flow or a system? We all like systems on creating a reel that really will keep people watching. Okay. So the number one thing, and the most important, I truly believe, is that intro and the hook. You need to be capturing your audience's attention in the first 2 seconds, because we are like goldfish out here. We get distracted easily. And if we don't see something that catches our eye, or we aren't seeing something that is like answering a pain point or a question that we have, then we're not going to watch it, right? So capturing your audience's attention in that first 2 seconds is letting them know what to expect and entice them to keep watching with the hook and the headline or a statement or a question. So I put an example. So the 3 must-have basics for summer. So that could be a hook, right? Number 2 is that build-up phase. So that is something that, okay, you have your hook. Now you're going to do your build-up phase. So keeping people watching. My biggest tip when it comes to reels is just cutting all the fluff out. You don't want any fluff in here, right? So cutting out the fluff. Remember, it doesn't have to be a full 30 minutes, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 15 seconds. It could be easily 5 seconds long, and you could get a point across, or it could be a funny one, or just sharing like a couple 5 picture slides of some sneak peek that you just did, right? So example of this buildup is, I can't live without number 3. So people are like, oh, I have to watch that next one, the tips, because I want to know what number 3 is, right? So the third one is value. Add quick, easy to read tips. You can always expand more in the caption. So keeping your text in your reels short and sweet, easy for someone to read. And sometimes if they want to rewatch it because they missed what the last tip was, that will get you another view, right? So add quick and easy to read tips. You can always expand more in the caption if you need to, right? So examples, show 3 must-have basics for summer. So showing those valuable tips in a quick, easy to read way. Your fourth way of making these engaging reels is always, always, always having a call to action. All right. So what do you want your audience to do? You can't assume they know what to do ever. You can never assume. So what do you want your audience to do? The clearer you make the action, the more people will likely take. So an example would be follow to stay up to date on the latest trends, or click link in bio to book a session with me, or, I have 5 spots open for, senior photos, whatever it is, or follow along for more photography tips, whatever it is you are wanting to bring people to for that next step to work with you, that's how you're going to do that. Okay. So always have a call to action. I try and put that in my last like 2 seconds or 3 seconds of my reel. And the fifth way is your brand cohesiveness. So if you go to my page, you will see all of my cover photos have my brand color in it. And it also uses a cover image that showcases the hook or why people should watch. So I either give a title or I say a pain point or question. And it really just helps people be like, okay, I want to click on this because this looks like I could benefit from watching this reel. And I know as photographers, you guys love like beautiful feeds, and that's amazing. What you can do is add a cover image and then crop it so it would still look great on your feed. Awesome. So the next part is this is going to be great for you guys because you are all about high quality images, right? So let's dive into how you do it. If you have your phone with you, you can go and do this right now. So go ahead, and I showed you right here is the first step is the 3 lines on the top right. So it looks like a little hamburger. People call it the hamburger. So it gets you to your settings, right? So you click that, you go over to settings as your next step, and then click account. And then you would go down over to data usage. And then you can switch, make sure your high quality uploads are on. Because if you have been creating reels and you have noticed maybe there's some fuzziness going on, or just the quality is not as high of a standard as you want it to be, this could be a quick fix for you, okay? So having those high quality uploads, that little toggle over there, that should help you, especially as a photographer with your amazing high quality images that you want to showcase and show off. So I hope that quick little tip helps you. And let me know if you have any questions on that. All right. So the next thing that you can do is having editing apps other than Instagram. For me personally, I use Instagram to edit almost all of my reels. If I'm doing a super in-depth one, or like one just with quotes, or if I'm doing like a tutorial on Canva or something like that, I use Canva or InShot. So those are my 2 that I use other than Instagram. But I just wanted to share a couple more with you guys just in case. So there is the app called Splice, Canva, InShot, and Quick. So if you guys want to, these InShot would be one of the most popular ones I've heard of to be editing all of your reels. But guys, keep it simple, keep it easy peasy on yourself, because you don't need all these fancy apps. You can literally just edit right in Instagram and just make it easy on yourself. Okay. All right. The next way is getting like inspiration and ideas. Okay. So, how do you feel like you are getting inspiration when it comes to photography? You might do some research, you might look on Pinterest, you might, be inspired by other photographers, you might take courses, all of those things. So, when it comes to getting inspiration and getting ideas, what I find helpful is go find reels that inspire you or you want to recreate. Okay. So, what I do, I showed you in this phone right here, the first phone on the left there, is you can save reels into a collection that you want to recreate. You can simply title it, just like I said here, is Reels to Recreate. Okay. So you can save these collections, and you can, when you are ready to create, you're batching your reels, you can go right in there and click on the reel and create. Okay. And just get ideas, and it will help create a bank of inspiration when you might be feeling stuck. And another thing that I do is saving songs that you like. Okay. So if you feel like you want to use someone's song, you love that song, you can click save audio right at the top there. And when you go into Reels and create your reel, you can actually find saved audio and reuse it. The way I like to do that is if I do like the audio, I like to save it in a collection. That way I can see what the person did or what my inspiration was for that audio or anything like that. But you also can easily just save the audio right here. And then I wanted to share this quick tip for you guys. I don't know if you've heard about trending songs, but using a trending song can help boost your reel out in the algorithm and get more eyes on your reel. So, what we can do is if you're looking at all these different reels and you're seeing people with different songs and stuff, if you look down here, the arrow next to the song means it's a trending song. So if you see this little arrow right here, that means that you will be using a trending song. And all you would have to do is click this audio and it will bring you open right up to the reels to start creating one with that audio. Okay. So that's a quick little hack or a tip for you guys when you're not sure which one is a trending reel or not, trending sound for a reel or not. All right. This is my favorite part. Okay, so we're talking about transitions. So transitions are huge. Okay, so that is one thing that I do to keep my audience engaged, right? So adding transitions can really help you really spice up your reels, right? And there's fun ways you can do this as a photographer. You can tilt the camera and then tilt it back up. You can swipe it and then swipe it back down, or you can do a couple of the ones that I'm showcasing right here. These are honestly the best way to just have more fun. It's super exciting when you like nail that transition. And you can use the align feature to line up your clips so they slightly overlap in one and will transition from one clip to another as if it's done by magic. So here on the right, I wanted to share with you just a couple different. So at the top, you'll see the audio. You'll see the speed controls. You can slow-mo, you can fast forward, you can make you go really fast. It's really fun. You can add any of the effects that you save. You can set a timer for 3 seconds or 10 seconds, which I use all the time for my transition reels. And then the align feature. So you would be able to see your old clip where you were standing and you can line up with it, which is super cool and helps you make a more seamless transition. Okay. So those are my tips for when it comes to transitions. I know you guys are probably looking for inspiration. You've probably seen it all. And I took some time the other day just to do some research on some photographers out there that are using reels and that I think are doing an amazing job. If you guys are feeling stuck or you want to see how they're utilizing it, and each of them have a different range of audience, but I just wanted to showcase how it can benefit your business as well and how it can fit into what you're doing. And also, if you haven't checked yet, Brooke is doing reels too, which I love. So go check out her reels and start exploring and saving for ones that you like for inspiration. But these three girls I found, and they are crushing their reels. This first one, she just does a lot of like family ones, comedy ones. She makes it like silly and fun. So I really love those. If you're looking, if you have more of a like a joking personality, you're sarcastic or you're just silly, those like comedy reels would be really great for you and your brand. Okay. This middle one, she just uses her cover photo is her photography. And then in there, she might give some tips on photos or she does sneak peek slides. It's really, really cool to see how you're utilizing it. But I was looking and her reach on her reels is quadruple what she got on her actual static posts. So think about when you're using reels, you get more eyes on your page. Okay. And then I loved this one because she has text on the top and she uses her photos, but then she has this really cool, rustic text on the top of her photos, which is really helps her branding. Also, the cohesiveness I was talking about earlier is keeping your cover photos cohesive and aligned with your brand. And then also giving people a reason why they should click on your reel and watch it. All right, so the next tip is reel batching. Okay, so if you are someone who struggles with staying consistent on content, don't worry, I got your back. Stay tuned. I have a special offer for you guys at the end of this video on how I help my clients really create content and easily every single month, but I will touch on that after. But this is about batching, okay? So here are 4 different ways you can start batching your reels today, okay? So the first way, all right, let's think about it. Think about the top 3 related topics in your niche, okay? So think about maybe editing, posing, outfits for photo shoots, um, anything like that. Okay. So think about top 3 related topics in your niche and you can start creating reels on those, right? And then name 10 things about each topic you could share, a tutorial, a tip, a resource list. So if you have 3 topics and you think of 10 things for each that you could share, that's 30 content ideas right there, right? So what are some tutorials for editing? What are some tips on posing? What are some outfit ideas for each season that you guys could share in reels? How do you help your clients pick outfits for their sessions? All of these different things that you guys can create reels on, it's endless. It's endless. And then the third way is then name 1 common myth, objection, or unknown secrets above each. So let's say like, people are feeling like they're awkward in front of the camera. Bust that myth. No one is. You just have to, it's honestly, it's a great way to showcase your skills on helping anyone feel comfortable in front of the camera, right? So any objections you get maybe on pricing or on, having your significant other go, maybe your significant other doesn't like taking photos. What can you tell them? All of these type of things. So answering those questions that you get commonly. Oh, Molly, come here. That's my dog. But Molly, come here, come here, come here. So is there at least 1 client testimonial or personal wins you could share about each? Okay. So what about testimonials? Let's share those testimonials in there. And then now schedule it. Mom, Molly, come here, want a treat? Come here, come here. Hey guys, that's my dog Molly if you see her over there. So now you can schedule it. Okay, so schedule 1 to 2 days a month or more to batch create reels. Example, I use Sundays or Mondays as a day to batch about 5 to 10 reels. Okay, so if you have a day that you like to create content, fit in a reel that day and you can batch them, change your shirt, do whatever you need to do to be able to batch. Okay. And this is something that I was really excited to share with you guys because I know you're probably like, okay, I get this. I know I just need some quick ideas I can take and run with. So I wanted to share with you some real ideas for photographers. Okay. So there's a one that I love. It's the behind the scenes at a session. So if you have someone that could take a video of you at every session, just of you taking photos, you can like shorten it into little clips and make it into a reel. Okay. You can also do what to expect, share what they can expect during a session with you, your top 3 posing prompts. So what are some things that you say to people behind the camera to help them pose and do this and that, so what are some blog post teasers? Break down each of your blog posts into reels and just share what it's about and give them a call to action. Another is some posing tips, before and after edits, packaging for gift clients. So you can speed it up and show you like packaging a client gift and then putting it in the mail. Time lapse of you editing a session. Top 3 things that make a good location, and reels answering the most frequently asked questions. that you get. And also, what do you wear to a photo shoot? Right? So that could be endless. You could do those every single day. Here's a new outfit. Here's a winter outfit, summer outfit, Valentine's Day, Christmas, newborn, whatever it is. Definitely tap into all of these different ideas for you guys. All right, so I'm about to wrap it up, but I wanted to give you guys a challenge. We all love challenges and homework, so this is your homework today. And I want you to comment below, what are you going to commit to this week when it comes to Reels? So I want to see you guys commenting on the Facebook Live. What are you going to commit to this week when it comes to Reels? So my first challenge for you is to just start, okay? Take time either tonight after this call or tomorrow and sit down and do that batching tip that I shared with you. That way you can come up with 30 different pieces of content and write down all the different reels you want to create. Use it either a notebook or on a Word document, whatever it may be. And then also you can go through and scroll through reels. This is fun to do, and find songs and start saving them for inspo or to use later. Okay, so that's your first thing. I want you to do that either today or tomorrow. Okay. Number 2 is set a goal. All right. What is your weekly reel goal that you want to post? Do you want to post 1 reel a week, 2, 3, 4? How many reels do you want to post a week? That is something, a tangible goal for you. Okay. So put your reel batching day in your calendar. For me, it's either Monday or Sunday, whatever day I feel like getting ready or doing anything when it comes to video content. It's usually Sunday or Monday. I batch my reels and I put it in my calendar. I time block it off. And that's a huge thing to keep yourself accountable rather than just having it on a list or in your head. Put it on your calendar. And number 3 is, all right, take the pressure off, right? Okay, so take the pressure off of yourself. It's not supposed to be stressful. Social media is supposed to be fun. Okay, so do your first 4 reels in one sitting and just have fun. Put some music on, dance around, be silly, have a glass of wine if you want. Have fun with them. And the point is that you will have completed 4 reels. Maybe you've never done reels before. Maybe you're just starting and you're getting in your head about it. I want you to get out of that space and just have fun with it, because the more you do it, the more you'll get better, and the more fun you'll have and more creativity you'll have. And it just will snowball from there. Okay. So that is all I have for you guys today. And I would love, love, love if you were able to, I'm going to look at your questions in just a second on the Facebook. So if you have any questions, comment below. I will answer in just a second, but tag me in your reels. I would love to see you guys. My Instagram handle is Shannon Shaheen VA. I would love to support you guys and cheer you on, share your reels, get more eyes on your reels. And if you ever need any feedback or any questions on reels, don't be afraid to reach out to me. My DMs are open to you guys. But I have a really fun, exciting announcement for you, and it is called my Back Pocket Content membership. Okay, so this is for photographers. Brooke is in here, and it's just something super fun for my people to really it's your go-to monthly membership for social media content. Okay, so stop guessing on what to post every day and start creating in minutes. All right. I created a whole section just for photographers. I mean, you are getting monthly content prompt calendar. So every day you have a prompt given to you that can be used on blog posts, reels, Instagram stories, captions, Pinterest, whatever it is, you have a prompt and you know what to talk about every single day. Okay. I give you about 5 to 10 captions that you can plug and play as well with those prompts. You get 15 to 20 graphic templates, and I love graphics. I'm all about graphics. So I give you coming September, I've just finished September content. So I gave you carousel posts. I'm giving Instagram promo stories, just so many things. I gave Pinterest templates last month, reel covers, all of the things. And then for each month, you get a Trello board. You get my step-to-step strategy on planning content all the way through. So from the idea prompt part to the writing the caption part to signing a photo part to the scheduling part, you get every single thing in a Trello board for you to have that content planning strategy every single month and to stay organized. You also get a Facebook group, a Slack channel. We do co-working sessions every month. So our next co-working session to batch for September content is August 30th. So if you guys joined, you would be able to hop on Zoom and ask me. It's literally like having a virtual assistant, social media manager in your back pocket, because I'm able to help you with your content all month. You get content calendar printables. I give you worksheets. I add to that every month. I do personal growth. I give you podcasts for mindset and business and social media. And then you also, super special offer is having $100 off my upcoming social media course that is going to be launching, I think, at the end of the year, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. And my like course that I'm creating, it's a 4-week social media framework course. So if you're someone who really struggles with social media, this is going to be for you. And anyone that joins my membership, you're going to get $100 off. So my waitlist is now open for anyone in there, but any BPC members, my back pocket content members, you get $100 off and first come, first serve. Like you might get access like ASAP as I'm building it, and give you like that first look behind the scenes of my social media course. And it's basically building your social media from the ground up and having strategies that sell. Okay. So, but yeah, this is the Back Pocket Content membership. You can go to shannonshaheen.com backpocket content and check it out. And I can drop it right in here in the comments on Facebook. But I would love to see if you guys have any questions before I hop off. So, oh, and one thing, oh yes, so how much is the membership? My membership is $40 a month, or you can buy it in the year in advance, which is at a discounted price for $444 for the whole year. You get your content done for you basically every single month. So yeah, I give you so much more bonus resources. You get one-on-one access to me. I can edit your captions, which is pretty cool. Right in Slack, I have a whole draft section. You can send me your captions. I edit them for you, give you feedback. I can give you Instagram audits. Like I'm basically your social media manager in your back pocket. So yeah, that is what we have for today for Reels. Oh, I love that, Kristen. She said, can we make a reel brainstorm thread in the blueprint? That would be fun, Brooke. I love that idea. Just having a bunch. I give 4 reel ideas every single month in the back pocket content membership for you guys as well. I'll give you reel ideas. Yes, Katie, I have so much audio saved. My goal is to knock out at least 4 this week. Oh my gosh, I love that. I will hold you to it. Tag me in your reels, guys. I want to support you on this. Yes. Okay, so when you are kind of just procrastinating on the reels, okay, I literally wait until my husband's gone and I just get my ring light. I got a little ring light right here and I just set it up and I just batch. I change my shirt, I change my outfit. And I don't want you guys to put so much emphasis on like looking pretty, having your hair done, your makeup done, just be real. And a lot of stuff, you don't even have to show your face, especially for you guys with photographers. If you're creating reels that are sneak peeks and just showing your photos and sliding through photos, that could be something where you could batch create like 30 of those and have them for every Monday you post a sneak peek or an old session or, like a before and after edit, that would be really cool to batch those and just schedule them out for every Monday for the next 2 months. That would be really cool. So I hope this helped you guys. Yes, Alexis, my dog Molly, she made an appearance. She loves that. And thank you guys so much for being here today. If you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out and ask. I am here to answer any questions when it comes to Reels. If you need any support, just message me. But thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. All right. Bye-bye.